Okay, I just want to quickly go through my game from last week. This is week 2 of the Ulster Chess Union. I missed week 1, so I had no game to put up. And I haven't posted in a couple of months, so this is the latest post. I just recently bought Chessmaster Grandmaster. This is what I'm using to make this. It's worthy of a buy. It is slightly better than Chessmaster 10th edition, and there's an extra wee bit from Josh Waitskin, which has a couple of extra games if you've gone through a lot of the other ones. And it also has a patch which you can download, which allows you to get onto the web, where you can use a facility called Teaching Facility, where you can highlight pieces and use arrows, etc. Something similar to Aquarium demo. So it's worthy of a buy. Its analysis function I never found to be just as successful as some of the Fritz and Aquarium demos, but I'm still learning. So anyway, we're going to go off to the game here. So the game starts off with I played d4, d5, c4, knight f6, e3. I did consider this move over, which was knight f3, which goes into the green field reversed. We'll not continue on with that line because I played with e3, which actually breaks the martial variation for black. He plays g6, I play bishop e2, bishop g7, knight c3, and he castles. Now at this point, I did consider, rather than c takes d5, which I played in the game, I considered bishop f3, with lines such as the Kasparov-Karpov games. I'm not sure if you saw them. The Queen's Gambit that was played there. I think they played quite a lot this summer by Kasparov. I think they played 4 short games where the bishop definitely came out the f3, and there was a further, more complicated game that played on. But I didn't play f3. I played c takes d5, which is followed up by knight takes d5, knight takes d5, queen takes d5, knight f3, knight c6, and then I castle and he plays rook d8. Now at this point I just want to try and avoid knights coming down to b4, so I play a3, with the idea of playing rook b1 and b4 later on. At this stage then black plays e5, which is a thrust in the centre, which I wasn't really expecting actually. I was thinking we're probably going to play slightly more developing moves, and maybe try and pin my knight to my bishop there or something like that. But he played e5, and I think that it offered a slight way out of this game, I thought, which was d5, d takes e5, queen takes d1, rook d1 check, bishop d1, knight e5, knight e5, bishop e5, bishop c2, knight e6, and then just to gain a little bit of tempo, f4, knight f6, king f1 just to activate my king to the centre, and then obviously black takes the open file. And at this point here, where the game is pretty much over from the two of our camps, I think. The game looks like it's going to be quite complicated and have a good endgame, but after the move h3, which is just played simply to prevent the bishop coming to g4 and adding another defense to the d1 square after the rook would fall down there. After bishop c4, king f2, bishop d3, bishop takes d3, rook takes d3, and then king e2, followed by rook d7. All I really have is rook b1. So the question I'm putting out the forum is that can anybody see the way to win from here? At this point I offered him a draw, because it's 4 versus 3 and 3 versus 2, which is pretty much an even attempt at queen side or a king side attack. And there's also his king looks a little bit weak, and so does my king look a little bit weak. He controls the d file, whereas perhaps I have a little bit more space. So the question is if any of my subscribers see this, if they want to put it into their own engine or put their pieces together onto the board and see if they could work out what they think would be a successful win here for white, or would they simply have offered a draw here too. So if anybody has any ideas on a winning situation here for white, then or black, I suppose, then please get back to me. Thanks.